That was good.
It was good.
Oh no. Oh.
What? Hi guys, this is Sonia Kaur.
And this is Anthony Charbel.
We are with Keller Williams.
You go.
Hi guys, this is Sonia Kaur.
And this is Anthony Charbel.
We are with Keller Williams City View office in San Antonio.
We're going to be coming to you guys with a mini series on discussing some hot topics around real estate, some national, some local, but mostly helpful all the time. So I think you have some questions prepared, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So my first question, I think that's the hot topic around in today's market is like, what are the interest rates that the banks are offering in the San Antonio market?
Right. So interest rates, as far as I know, I work with my lender partners to give me this information so that I can relay it to my clients and customers.
Of course.
Because that's always the question that people have. The interest rates, as far as I know, range from anywhere from like 6.5% to 7.25% or 7.5%, depending on credit scores and what level of down payment that you're bringing to the transaction. Yeah,
that's nice. But don't you think, like, for a buyer, if I come and buy into this market, this is relatively high compared to the other years that it's been low as 2.99 or 3.5%, where we are coming out of that market and now we are seeing relatively high interest rates. As a buyer, should I be worried about it, or should I be like, okay, this is the time I need to invest in real estate? What is your take on that?
My take is a lot of people kind of go back to when COVID was happening and we were getting those historically low interest rates. That should be taken as an anomaly, not as an example. So now that we're seeing a little bit higher interest rates, people are freaking out because they're like, well, I'm not going to get as good of a rate or as desirable of a payment as, my friend or my colleague or my family member that bought in 2021. Well, you should probably go ask those people what was their experience in that market, because there was probably 70 offers the first day a house hit the market because money was very cheap to borrow.
Yes.
And so people were getting pre-approved left and right, and the market was flooded with buyers. So as soon as a listing hit the market, there was an automatic bidding war. People went into buyer consultations telling people, I told people, hey, it's great that you want to buy a house now. I'm very excited for you. I'm going to do my best for you, but just know we're going to most likely be entering a bidding war, because average price point at that time was still around like $375, I think, at the time. And that's a very competitive price point.
Of course.
Especially. So what I tell people today is get pre-qualified, get pre-approved, and then buy when you're ready, because you'll be better off buying when the market is not flooded with buyers, because you'll get a better price.
Yes.
You'll get to refinance later, and
you're not competing offers.
And you're not competing against 70 other people.
Yes.
I'm serious. I submitted an offer against 60 other people one time, and I don't know why that agent kept on taking offers, but they did. I guess at the advice or at the direction of their seller. But the main takeaway for this market now is when you're ready, when you're able and qualified, you should buy within your means, because you'll get a better price, you'll refinance later, and you'll be set up better with your equity down the line than somebody else.
And that's how it should be, right? Like because then you'll have some equity to hold when you're finally ready to sell in any market.
Yeah.
And that's the ideal situation that anyone wants to be in real estate.
Yeah, nobody wants to buy an overpriced listing.
Yes.
Because now we have sellers coming to us that bought in 2022, in 2021, in 2023 even, that need to sell, and they have zero to no equity.
Yes.
Yeah, like little to no equity.
Yes.
And that's been a challenge. That's why there's high inventory now, because people are waiting for that ideal buyer that's going to come and give them their dream number. But we have to be realistic, and we have to be able to coach those people and tell them. Yeah. Tell them the reality of the situation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now the final question before we wrap up this episode.
Okay.
Who should they hire? You or me?
Oh, they should hire
me.
us. Thanks for watching. This was just a little snippet of what we were going to be doing. Hopefully weekly, right?
Yes, weekly we'll be coming with another episode with another hot topic. If you have any suggestions or if you want to know more about any real estate topic, please comment. Please send us messages so that we can discover ways how you can invest in real estate. Thank you for watching us. Bye.
Thanks,
See you in the
guys.
next episode.